Yes, top of the evening, y'all. Top of the evening. I'm here. I'm at the desk. I'm gonna knock this one out real quick. We on a whole different type of time with this streaming. Come on in. Come on in. Got about a good half hour to spare real quick, right? But without further ado, let's get to some of this motion. Right. Yo, did y'all see? I want to say shout out to Bozy. Bozy. Yes, Bozy Ennis. Did y'all see Boots was in Times Square? Y'all seen it. I posted it. Yes, Boots was in Times Square. I just want to highlight something real quick about marketing. Right? You know, you get these content creators on here. They always talking the logistics of boxing and all that. All these guys. This is marketing right here. For those of y'all that missed this post that I did, was y'all didn't, because it got views, right? Man, what do we have here? Philadelphia's own Jerron Boots Ennis, the king of Philly, in the middle of Times Square. Look at that billboard, digital billboard, in the middle of Times Square, man. Shout out to Boots Ennis, man. Doing it real big, man. Marketing, promoting. But hey, what do I know? Daddy, squeal, squeal, aha. Now look at that, right? That's Times Square. Times Square. Jerron Ennis is not from New York City. He's from Philadelphia. But to have a billboard in the heart of Times Square, 42nd, 34th Street, all of that, a lot. If you know, you know, right? A lot of activity takes place in Times Square. Shout out to Bozy for sending that to me. Now, a lot of people was hitting me up. No, I was not there. Bozy sent that to me. And he allowed me to put the sauce on. And I was like, yo, that's dope, man. I was like, I see why these guys are very salty. Salty. Because you got a lot of salty content creators. You have a lot of salty fans. Because at the end of the day, Boots Ennis is in a winning situation. Right? He's in a situation where he's being promoted and marketed. These guys don't get that, man. And neither do their jealous fans. That's why they online doing what they do. And not for nothing, I didn't get a chance to break down that big interview he did. He did a big interview yesterday, man. I'm gonna give that a look over too, sooner or later. I just didn't have the time, but I definitely want to start to show off with that. Also with this right here, I talked about it en route, so I'll talk about it now. All right, the news by SHA. Yes, Sha News, man. See what you see me doing right here is just some light touches, but more importantly, I am controlling the bag. Just light touches though, man, but as you can see, I'm controlling the bag, moving around the bag. Light punches, you know, light punches, but I'm controlling the bag. I switched up right there. You see the stance switch up? But once again, controlling the bag, putting that jab on the bag. Just touching it. Control the bag is important, man. A lot of times you see guys just wailing away on the bag, want to control it. But hey, what do I?
Yes, what do I know, man? Don't let this go over your head, man. It's boxing right here, man. A lot of guys come online, they talk boxing. They don't show it no nothing other than just talking it, man. But hey, what do I know, man? Let me share this real quick, and then I'm gonna get to cooking. I got a topic I want to get to. Right? How's the content look? I ain't even check. How do I sound? Let me see. Let me see how I sound, man. I'll be forgetting it. I'll be forgetting to see how I sound sometimes, man. Cause motherfuckers come in here. At least Daniel, thank you so much, Daniel, for saying happy Wednesday, everyone. Because a lot of times I don't be hearing how I sound. Because I just get to cooking. Right? Because, I don't, me personally, right? But I'm not going to, this is the last boxing thing I'm going to touch on, right? I just feel like I waste my time when I do these at the desk and I talk boxing. I'd rather talk about things that are actually trending. Right? Like I said, boxing is not trending. They showed it this week, man. When somebody like myself, who you claim nobody watches, sets up the narrative, back-to-back days, man, that's kind of exposing the game, man. That's kind of exposing the game. But what I do want to touch on is something that is trending, right? And I did not put this in my thumbnail because I don't want to piggyback off of it. Right? Listen to what Wallow said right here. Shout out to this brother for posting.
Strangers make you rich. Strangers make you rich. Stop worrying about the people in your neighborhood that don't support you. Stop worrying about the family members. Stop worrying about the people you went to high school, the people you went to college with. Strangers make you rich. Just imagine.
There it is. That is why when it pertains to this streaming now, I don't care about anybody that I actually know that attempted to defame me, front on my brand and my names. I'm all about the strangers now. That's why you see, if I know you, dealt with you, and you still are in the bushes, I'm fronting on you. Like CW said, I'm set tripping. I'm set tripping on you, especially if you are somebody who tried to ignore my work. Earl Spence, Jihad Tucker, $1 Million Marley, Amani, the list goes on and on. If you're somebody like that attempted to front on my work, you're classified weirdo now. I'm all about getting the strangers to rock out with the Source experience now. So hopefully you caught that, man. They can't lie no more. They can't lie no more. Right? Now, how does this look? This is what I want to talk about. Because everybody always talks about the visual. How does my visual look
online
right
defamation
here?
Risks and Hassan Campbell's lawsuit explain.
Hassan Campbell, right? Poppy from the Bronx. That's his name, Poppy. Hassan. Hassan is one of the big YouTubers. I ain't going front on. How does my visual look, y'all? How does your visual look?
You got to be careful with this. When you come on YouTube and you talk about people,
talk about it,
right?
I'm gonna stop it, right? Because it's cool when they do it, right? This is for all the weirdos, right? That always used to try to critique me. I don't care about y'all, but I want to throw it in y'all faces now. Because this is the shit that you guys always tried to tell me I needed to do. But I have done it, and I'm doing even more now. But how does it look?
And you're talking about, people's business and stuff. You got to be careful because you can get hit with what he got hit with. Defamation of character.
How does it look, y'all?
And slander, right? So I'm just going to do a little back check on this, right?
How we looking, y'all? How we sounding? It's cool when they do it, right? I just wanted to clear that up. It's cool when they do it, man. How we looking though, man? How's the content looking? This right here was kind of dope. Pay attention to this, man. I'm big on it.
People look at you in a way. There's a certain idea that comes in someone's head when they see you. It's your job to shape that.
It's a certain idea. You heard that? That comes in people's head when they see you. See, a lot of you guys had an idea of me, and you wanted it just to be on this internet, but it's not. I've been showing you I have brand businesses. I'm moving and grooving. But I like what he just said right there. Hopefully y'all caught that sauce.
I do all this hot seat stuff, and I talk to people in aggressive ways because this is a brand.
Yeah, don't I talk to people in aggressive ways? Let me stop that again. I talk to people in very aggressive ways. That's why a lot of you guys don't like me. But you guys don't have a brand like me. You're not trying to build nothing like me. You're not trying to break curses like me. What you do is sit on the internet and you're programmed. But how does that video look? Doesn't that video look like the video I just played and watched? But hopefully y'all catching the source, man. How's the content looking, man? Stay in the bushes, man. Stay in the bushes.
I'm shaping in the minds of people.
Right.
I don't do anything else other than entrepreneurship stuff. I ain't get no Lambo. I got a little chain. They're little chains though.
They're nice though. They look nice.
Nice. That's enough, right? But I don't do no lifestyle marketing because that's not how I want people to see me. I don't want them to see me as somebody that like is rich and made it as an entrepreneur. No, I want to be looked at as someone who can help an entrepreneur who understands the entrepreneurial game.
Man, that was fire content. Shout out to that brother, man. I definitely could dig that. Yes, I'm back. Yeah, hopefully y'all caught that one, man. Did y'all catch that? Hopefully y'all caught that, right? Now, this is the meat and potatoes right here. Shout out to Harlem Legend TV. This is courtesy of Harlem Legend TV right here. This has been a hot trending topic. I'm definitely going to slice this up.
But I want to explain something to your viewers and to whoever else watches this.
Okay. Right.
You got rats, you got informants, and you got confidential informants. These are three different things. Rats take the stand, whether it be grand jury or trial. And informants give information and don't necessarily have to ever take the stand. But then you got confidential informants. They are the worst because they provide information and they wear the cloth of respectable criminals. When in reality,
did you catch that? So the reason why I'm playing this is Bimmy Anthony is being accused of being the last that he just described, right? A confidential informant. Now, did you catch his breakdown? That is Prince Miller. Prince Miller, I believe, did 36 years. The famous 50 line. Supreme was the businessman and Prince was the killer. 36 years for his role in the organization of the Supreme team, right? But he just said that a confidential informant is somebody, and shout out to Harlem Legend TV, right? This is his video. Who, comes across as a respectable criminal. Pay attention to that. That was key in that.
they're the ones feeding the information to the authorities while you're doing your thing, and they're right there with you doing your thing. And the thing with the rats, the difference between the rats, the informants, and the confidential informants is it's very hard to get papers on the confidential informant, and the confidential informant knows it. And that's why you hear most confidential informants say, well, where's the work?
Oh, wow.
See, and the reason why that happens is because they know their handlers protect their work so seriously. But I want to explain.
Man, so I'm gonna come back to this now. The reason why he just broke down and said confidential informants always say where's the work is because, like he just said, their handlers, whoever they're working for to get this information, protects them. But when Zip with the Drip came with paperwork of a particular case that was tied with Bimmy Anthony and the CI, right? Confidential informant went by the alias of Music. This was paperwork tied to confidential informant Music, who Bimmy Anthony, I believe, said he wasn't CI Music. So when you hear people online going back and forth debating about where's the paperwork, this is why. If you are classified as a confidential informant, 9 times out of 10, unless they give you up, unless they're done with you, they don't give a fuck about you no more. There will never be any paperwork on you because you are a CI, a confidential informant. You are basically on your J. Reed. J. Reed was an undercover. Remember, you ain't no cop, J. Reed, but you are a J. Reed type of character. Remember, J. Reed was out there busting the hammer on the block. He was putting in the work, right? So a rat is going to sign a statement, go to court, take the stands. An informant is basically, yo, this nigga got 15 bricks over here. This nigga got 10 pounds over here. They're giving up information. A CI, a confidential informant, is part of your organization. He's an infiltrator of your organization, all while giving up information on you, what you do, and he's doing it with you. So hopefully y'all caught that. So how was the content looking, man? I just wanted to just, switch it up a little, man. That was Prince Miller, man, home. Breaking it down one more time. And shout out to Harlem Legend TV. This is his IG page.
Something to your viewers and to whoever else watches this.
Okay. Right.
You got rats, you got informants, and you got confidential informants. These are 3 different things. Rats take the stand, whether it be grand jury or trial. And informants give information and don't necessarily have to ever take the stand. But then you got confidential informants. They are the worst because they provide information and they wear the cloth of respectable criminals. Mm-hmm. When in reality, they're the ones feeding the information to the authority while you're doing your thing, and they're right there with you doing your thing. And the thing with the rats, the difference between the rats, the informants, and the confidential informants is it's very hard to get papers on the confidential informant, and the confidential informant knows it. And
see, they know. That's why they always say, yo, where's the paperwork? Where's the paperwork? Isn't that what we're seeing right now with Bimmy? He wants to know where the paperwork is at. But like I said, Zip with the Drip said you was CI Music. That you was the CI Music. Did anybody ever debunk that? Right? Has anybody ever debunked that yet, man? Please, man, put it in the comment section, man. Because that will kind of give us some understanding. Because if you listen to what Prince Miller just said, a rat is going to take the stand, whether it's the grand jury or the trial. A CI or an informant doesn't have to take the stand. They're giving out information. A CI, a confidential informant, definitely is not taking a stand. They're giving out information, all while being a part of your organization and acting like they are a respectable criminal, giving out the information as you and your criminal enterprise or whatever you do is doing what you do. How is the content looking now, man? And I'll tell you, we switched it up, man. Something real light, man. Just this light. But listen, I'm about to get out the door and go pick up my daughter. You know, I'll be at the gym, man. If y'all niggas want to talk boxing, like I said, in order for me to really start talking boxing like that, we're on a different type of time zone with that now. You have to hit the super chats. Like, you see, my man CW, I don't mind talking boxing with him because he, you know, he does what he does. He's a channel member. He's also a member of Team Shanewz Boxing. So I give him the goods. But this right here, I broke this down for y'all, man. This guy's not a big puncher. Yes. He's not a world beater, but look, he landed a punch. And this is what Timothy Bradley spoke about. Look.
And all it takes is one punch, and that would splatter.
Right? I just played some of this, right? You see, he came over the top with his right hand. Now, this is just a reaction to something that Timothy Bradley said. Timothy Bradley said Devin Haney is definitely, he definitely could do that. And I think he can too. I didn't highlight that, but now I'm going to highlight it since Timothy Bradley spoke on it. So when I was saying yesterday, and shout out to that live stream I did on boxing, I was like, yo, y'all are all in here acting like Devin can't do this and Devin can't do that. I showed that video yesterday, and I didn't say it, but now I'm going to say it because Timothy Bradley just broke that down. Devin Haney could do that same thing that we just watched Bo and She could do. Come over the top with his right hand, and his right hand, like Timothy Bradley said, can get there before Brian Norman's, thus possibly dropping him. How is the content looking now, though, man? Hopefully y'all caught that sauce, man. Feel free to like, share, and subscribe, man. You don't have to be in the bushes all day, man. There was a lot of y'all in here, back and forth. Hopefully y'all hit the like button. Thank you, Daniel, for the comment. I'm out the door. I'm going to go pick up my daughter. Like I said, maybe I'll be at the gym tonight. I don't know. Amani is sparring at West Babylon. I was going to shoot over there, but it'd be a lot of traffic, and it's a lot going on once I get my daughter. So I really don't get into all of that. But let me just do a quick time check on that. See if Joe Dini picks up, man. Hopefully he picks up. Yeah, they're probably at the spawn right now. But salute to everybody that came through. Hit the like button if you did. If not, play it back on the remix. I'm definitely going to edit some of this up. I might do that right now before I get out the door and put out those, those shorts. That's what I do now, man. But hopefully you enjoyed the content. We're streaming at a different frequency, but this is the Sauce. Experience the news by Shanewz. You know you do have options.
My friends be like, how come you not famous yet? I be like, you didn't share my shit. How come you ain't shared it yet?
Shout out Showtime Shanewz, y'all. This is Kyle and holla at me.
Hey guys, this is Tiana Twingle-Hiloa. I'm a Top Rank Knockout, and I want to give a shout out to Sauce Talk Podcast.
Thank you. You know the vibes.